What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to talk to you guys about The Penguin, Episode 3. I officially have a problem with this show. I'm tired of having to wait every single week for a new episode. I want episode 4 right now. This episode was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I liked how this is basically just a Victor episode. The last episode was more of a Sophia episode, and this one is Victor. And wow, it's much needed. Because until this point, Victor, he was fine. He was a cool little background character. But here, I feel like we get so much more with his character. Penguin is great, and he takes a backseat more in this episode. I mean, the scenes with him and Sophia, fantastic. But I really want to talk to you guys about all this stuff with Victor. It was so devastating when it opens up and you see his family. And then, the explosions happen from the end of the Batman. And you're like, oh, shit. And everyone is saying, oh, they did it better than the Batman movie did. Well, yeah, that's because the Batman movie, the whole ending of it was, oh no, Gotham is underwater. That was the ending of the film. They didn't really have time to show sort of the devastation that could cause to people that it actually happened to. That's kind of the whole point of the TV show, and what I expected to see was, okay, we're going to see just how the flood affected people in Gotham City. TV shows, they're able to flesh more stuff out. They have a lot more time than movies do. Movies, they got to get to it real quick. They only have about 2 or 3 hours. TV shows, they have over 8 hours to explore these kind of ideas. And it was so nice seeing that in this show as well. And the effects look great as well. I mean, just the water and all of it just looked so good. It looked movie budget. I love seeing so much with Victor's character, and then you find out he has a girlfriend. She's still alive. He wants to run away with her, but at the end of the day, he knows the Penguin was right about everything he said about him. I think Victor kind of looks at the Penguin as his opportunity to kind of be somebody. He looks at the Penguin as, I don't have to be an average, everyday Joe. I don't have to go off with my girlfriend and have some kind of boring life where, we just stare at the sunset. I can be somebody with the Penguin. I can make a lot of money. I can make a name for myself. As Gambit would say, I'm about to make a name for myself here. And that's why I think at the end of the episode, he decides to go back and help Penguin. Maybe part of him actually likes, this criminal lifestyle. It's exciting for him, maybe. There's a lot of different ideas you can kind of get from this. Still doesn't make it any less devastating, though, that he could have run away now. Because I don't know if Victor's going to make it through the season. It's only a matter of time, I feel like, before Oz has no choice but to put Victor down. Because we all know Oz. He can seem like a good guy. He can seem like he's your friend. He's very good at getting people on his side. But if he has to, he'll put a bullet in your head if it keeps him alive a little longer. That's just the character of Oswald Cobblepot. So, I think Victor made the wrong decision. He should not definitely work for the Penguin. You should have run while you could, dude. It's only a matter of time before you get a bullet in your head. And how great was that scene when Victor's stuttering to order and then Penguin takes up for him. He's like, hey, let the guy order. He was talking. Don't interrupt him. It was just so nice seeing their friendship. I think Oswald truly does care for Victor, but unfortunately for his character, he's kind of a dickhead as well, so if he has to, he will dispose of Victor if it comes down to it. But it's still nice to see their friendship while it lasts for now. And of course, the way the show ends, it's so fucking cool. When Victor pulls up and he sees Penguin and Sophia are in trouble, he goes and hits the guy, and then Penguin's just like, screw Sophia, just leave her, get out of here, kid. I'm so excited to see the next episode. It's going to be so exciting to see Sophia confront Penguin and be like, what the fuck did the Maronis mean when they said they've been watching you? I think Penguin's finally going to get caught up playing both sides. He's probably going to come up with some kind of lie to Sophia to get himself out of this. The dude knows how to lie his way out of this kind of shit, but I feel like Sophia is kind of onto him. I don't think she really buys a lot of his shit. She'll kind of go with it for the meantime, but I feel like she's making mental notes this guy thinks I'm fucking stupid. I'm going to put that in the back of my head and come back to it later. Like when Victor's telling her earlier about, how he met Oz, I got the feeling that she knew something was wrong with what he's saying. Something isn't adding up. She's like, so you're a mechanic, but you can't even work a lighter, and how nervous he was getting. He was not very good at selling himself to her, which is another reason I think he's not going to last too long working for the Penguin. He's just not able to lie like Oswald is. You're only as strong as your weak link, and I fear that Victor may be the weak link for Oz. And we have to be taken care of sooner rather than later, which After this episode, it's like, well, I don't want anything bad to happen to Victor, but he kind of has it coming now. Should just ran away with your girlfriend, dude. Another one of my favorite scenes in this episode is when Victor's kind of having a little PTSD attack in the club when he's thinking about all the explosions that happen because of the Riddler. It really kind of sells what the Riddler did to Gotham as sort of a 9/11 for Gotham. You know, it's something traumatic. There was a lot of lives lost. It was a complete disaster. Tons of people were killed. A lot of people were probably traumatized from that, seeing their families get killed or, the bombs going off. How many people just actually died? This is from a result of the flood. I mean, it's Gotham City, so it's already a shithole. There's a lot of crime and murder, but then you have this major flood thanks to the Riddler. I just want to know just how deadly was this thing? And I think they did a great job at portraying Victor's trauma from that moment. He couldn't help but feel bad for him, but also kind of embarrassed because he's wigging out in front of the hoes. He's scaring the hoes. You should never do that, Victor. You can't be scaring the bitches. Everybody's stepping all over these little drugs that Sophia has. And I'm interested to see where this storyline goes. Are Penguin and Sophia going to continue to work together, or are they going to have beef for most of the show? I'm curious to see where it goes next episode. I'm really excited to see. But what did you guys think about this episode? Did you like having an episode that focused more on Fick, or do you think, who cares? I want to see more of the Penguin. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time.